Black meme review. I don't know. Am I supposed to clap when I do a meme review intro? All the videos that I've seen, they clap when they do the intro. Anyways. This meme has been floating around the quote unquote blacker parts of the internet recently, and it just I got into an interesting conversation over it. But before that, just like this man's face is clearly photoshopped on top of the face, right? Because it's like anything to make quote unquote black men look like monsters. This face is photoshopped, and the guy whose face is photoshopped on the other guy's face behind with the backdrop of like a prison, which feels really prisony. Like the dude's face they use is kind of like, no matter what they accuse him of, he did that shit, okay? So, like that's the type of image that they keep putting out. But the caption that goes along with it is, never trust a dude who looks at a little girl and says she gonna be bad when she get older. Now, here's the deal. Being complimentary like that isn't something that's unique, to, dudes or females. Oh, you're going to be a little heartbreaker. You're going to be a little heartthrob. Oh man, she's going to break a whole lot of hearts when she get older, stuff like that. These are I was about to say colloquialisms, but these are phrases and things that are said mainly in an innocent enough manner, with an innocent enough meaning. It's just the image that they put along with it. You're supposed to hear it like, she gonna be bad when she get older. Like, I'm about to go take it right now for myself. Like the attempt to portray the men, quote unquote, of color as beasts. Like, yeah, like there's this humanities conversation that I heard, where they're talking about how black men, particularly descendants, but it kind of extends out to the rest of y'all as well. We have this image as either subhuman or superhuman, and I can't, you see it all the time. And honestly, you feel it a lot of the time. Like when I'm at the gym, I feel like a beast, like, I can destroy the world. like I can do some earth breaking type stuff because I'm just so pumped and my adrenaline's going. I do feel like an animal. But that doesn't particularly, that's just instinct, that's just how we are. That's biology. And over the past few years in academia, they've been doing everything that they can to subvert biology. And one of the places where they really started was in urban America with the, either we are just completely effeminate, damn near women, or we are beast and just completely, like savages. So, after seeing this posted quite a few places, I decided, in one of the groups I was going to chime on in because it felt like it was getting a whole lot of play. And so I thusly say, don't trust women who compliment baby schmeats. Happens more often than the presented scenario, which is a real thing that apparently a lot of people aren't hip to. Like my own sister was telling me about this, was telling me about how, like, cause she's a teacher and she majored in early childhood development, and how, oh man, her wife, like this baby wife gonna be happy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not kidding you. I'm not joking at all. This is a thing that happens. And someone agreed. I swear, women get away with so much stuff. But then I get hit with the SpongeBob's. You what? Like this is a thing that happens? Really? Guys, do y'all not realize women are disgusting? Women are gross, okay? Like, not the collective, not in general, not generally speaking, but have you ever, okay, I'll put it to you like this. Because I have worked, managed buildings for a large part of my life. And that means, like, when there's events that take place and, like at North Symphony Hall, that's really where I got like a foot in the door with that. And, events would take place and being a part of that staff. I mean, building management is just being a custodian with more paperwork. And the deal is that At the end of concerts, events, parties, and like, go into a woman's restroom and then tell me, oh yes, women are just the most dainty thing. No, it is a walking, talking nightmare in these places. And so when it comes to being gross, the common perception is that men are just pigs and disgusting. The reality of the situation is that, being awful is completely gender neutral, okay? Being a disgusting human being and being a gross human being and not even realizing how disgusting you're being is what's the name? It is something that definitely takes place. So then we get into So I get into a little bit of back and forth where this guy, he comes in and says, compliment baby schmeats. That's a thing that happens in real life. People do not believe how, like, our culture is so conditioned to, place women on this pedestal that, no, like, what? They judge babies? Yes, they have. Yes, they do. And so I did my thing and just broke it down with a little bit of, knowledge. Over 90% of daycares in early childhood development is female, and the children are still in diapers. Plus, the overabundance of female teachers banging students. Is it really that far-fetched? Right? I'm hip, that's why I agree with you. That's another brother coming through. And then the females, which I denoted in pink because I don't want to sit here and put anybody's information out there, even mine. So, most of it's covered up. But, this woman comes through and says, oh, yes. Maybe I just never heard of it before. What? That's sick, too. Even worse. And then you have another guy who hit me with the gym, sipping his coffee from the office. Okay, LOL. And the deal is just that when you think about it, when you put a little bit of thought into, how sickening people can be. And once again, I'm going to defer back to that one statement that I heard recently where they said, yeah, everything is about sex except for sex, which is about power. And I can't think of a more vulnerable position to be in than that of a baby. And, a female is going to sit there and do that thing. And it's not something for me, not something for me at all. But to ignore that reality is something that I think has been rather detrimental to society as a whole. Because females, ladies, y'all could be gross. Y'all could be completely disgusting. I don't know who, or how licking buttholes has become a mainstream thing. But, the second it's on the table is the moment that, this is, I'm just going to beat it, stroke it out, and call it a day. There is nothing else to be done within the confines of this partnership. And so what we've done as a society is, instead of checking for that, instead of checking for human nature, human female nature, what we've done is we've leaned into that. We've said, no, girl, that licking on a butthole, that's empowering. Pegging a dude is empowering. Y'all, I don't know if you remember the Lou Williams video or not, but seriously, there's chicks that completely just want to jam stuff up dudes' butts, man. It's weird. We live in strange times. But as this gentleman comes back at and says, okay, LOL, I let him know, hey, depravity isn't limited to the scope of your imagination. It really isn't. Guys, no matter what it is, if you can't think of it, trust me, someone else already did, okay? It's the way of the world. And I think a big part of the reason why I wanted to make this video is because we are kind of conditioned to put females up on this pedestal no matter what, when in reality, if we were looking at it from a natural and biological viewpoint instead of the cultural conditioned viewpoint that we have, we'd see, hey, yeah, this shit needs to get reined in, really, really hard, really, really quickly. That's a big part of the reason why, there's so many people end up broken and hurt, is because we have so many broken and hurt people running around here. And that's due to this whole empowerment, quote unquote, her empowerment only comes strictly through her vagina or being compared to a male, when in reality, it's just like, hey, I think there's we like to think that there's more to you, right? It's like, oh yeah, we like to think that there's more to the woman, but then every time that we are in this situation where, you know, that can be brought up, or like, you know, her true colors can be shown, those colors are always just it's like a brown purplish mix. Another lady agreed with me, said that's true, and then another chick comes through, that's so gross, what the F is wrong with people? And the deal is that I say it all the time here on the channel. True equality is in degeneracy. True equality, like, it doesn't matter what's between your legs. You can be an awful human being that takes advantage of people in vulnerable positions in front of you. I mean, it happens all the time, every day, like clockwork. And so, you know, that the meme, as well as the sentiment that comes along with it, I felt was ripe for discussion. And at that conversation that I had right there, I felt was really good to bring to the channel and, you know, talk with you guys about it. So with that being said, we're going to bring this one to an end. All the internet stuff. If you like to toss a like, dislike, go ahead, do that too. Nobody's scared of you. Sub if you enjoy my fantastic voice. And you want to get videos like this every single day. Share, because sharing is caring. And YouTube and BitChute and like aren't the biggest fans of your boy over here. Bang the bell for notifications and speak. Let me know. What do you think in the comments? If you know what, come if you got any more memes, like if you got memes, come hit me up on Twitter, man, Mr. J16, and I'll happily do a meme. I'll do a whole meme review thing. All right. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Hit me up on Twitter, and until the next one.